Hello everybody, we are doing a Batman Arkham Knight video. It took me a long time to finally get to this game. It's been a what's it called, a process in the making, or whatever that thing is called. Right now I'm playing it upscaled on a PC. On my PC rather, to 4K graphics. And first thing first, I like to say that I've modded this game, so there's definitely plenty of awesome mods on this game. So be sure to be tuned for that later on in the video. I wish I had it earlier on. But I kind of wanted to see how my PC kind of caught this game. This is how the game really should look like in 4K graphics with 60 frame rates, and it just looks amazing on this PC. Almost like this PC is really made for this type of game here. I do play a bunch of games on this PC. Yes, but it's been a long time in the making with my Batman game playing and so forth. I recently started Batman Arkham Asylum again in September, just because I was never a fan of these Batman games, mainly because of I didn't like the level design on this. I just thought it was just too much. But over the years, I started playing more games like it, like Jedi Survivor and Resident Evil and all that. So naturally, when I jumped back into these type of games, this game was just a complete cakewalk. So this is why it took me so long to get me into the Batman Arkham franchise, which is one of the best superhero franchises ever made. Probably the best, and I am on that boat that it is one of the best ones. Spider-Man's up there, of course. I love Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I think that's always going to be up there. And it sucks because I really wish I played more of these missions of Osriel. I'm not sure if he ends up becoming a villain and so forth. He looks really cool. And Arkham Knight, it plays a bit differently from the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I believe the buttons are a little bit different. And you could play as Nightwing, which is pretty much Robin more polished. I wish I knew more about this character. A more polished Robin, which is Nightwing. I didn't really get too much into Batman other than what I've seen. That looks pretty amazing. What I've seen on the animated series, which is one of the best cartoons ever made. If you haven't seen that, naturally I'm a X-Men fan, or I'm more of an X-Men type of guy. So X-Men was more of my cartoon. But I believe this guy was actually on the animated series, which was one of the first episodes on the animated series, which was like the Leather Wings. And what I love about this Batman, which is the third part of the trilogy, is it's kind of a more horror feel, and that's why I like this game a lot, is because there's this horror feel that I like a lot, which they didn't really include in the other Batmans. So I like that a lot. The graphics are definitely a bit better from Arkham City, which Arkham City is probably one of the best ones. Arkham City and Arkham Knight are pretty up there. But if I had a choice, I would probably go for Arkham Knight just because it just feels way more addicting. There's way more things that you could do. The graphics look way more polished. With the Batmobile, I just thought it was overdone. But after a while, the game kind of balanced and went back into the old school Arkham Asylum type beat 'em up game, along with level designs, where you have to find ways to reach your destination. So it is very much like those games. Once you pass all that annoying Batmobile stuff, so this game is not without flaw. This game is not. There are some cons compared to the Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, actually. This is pretty cool because throughout the game, Batman is tormented because I believe he's slowly turning into the Joker, which it kind of failed to mention at the end of the game. I don't know what exactly happened if I wasn't paying attention, which I'm sure I was. But Scarecrow is the main villain. Looks fucking amazing. Scarecrow is. This is probably the best Scarecrow I've ever seen ever. Looks like a really scary Scarecrow, and throughout the game, Batman is tormented by these hallucinations from Joker, or from the Scarecrow, I think. Yes, he doesn't really know he's turning into the Joker. This is just him being corrupted by the fear gas with the Scarecrow, and all this Joker stuff is really cool, man. I like this. All these little tripped out little scenes are fucking awesome as shit, man. In fact, this whole game is just fucking awesome, man. I'm really privileged to play this game, and I'm really glad that I got into this game again, or rather, I'm really glad that I got into this game finally after all these years. Another cool thing about this game is there's a lot of achievements. So pretty much almost every time you beat a mission, there's pretty much an achievement, which is pretty cool. So if you like achievements, this game is pretty much a must because it's pretty. I think there's like a total of 133 achievements, which is a fuckload of like achievements. So that's why I feel this game's. I choose Arkham Knight as my favorite, mainly because there's so much stuff to do. It feels like there's a lot more things to do. So I loved how they really grabbed from Arkham Asylum and Arkham City that they figured out that the more to do, the better the game will be. So I think that's actually awesome. I was going to make this video a little bit shorter, but I did pretty good on my last two videos, so I felt that this one deserved a little bit longer video. In fact, I was going to cut these scenes, the first half of it, because it was pretty much just vanilla, not modded. So but anyway, either way, it still looks really cool. I wanted to show how my PC grabbed this game, and over the years I could definitely see how this game looks on this PC, which I don't plan on getting a new one anytime soon. So, and this is where I start modding the game, I think, or maybe this is not the modded version. This is just the DLC costume. And this is when you get into the League of Assassins, which I really wish they made a whole mission, like a long mission of it, but they didn't get too much into the League of Assassins, so that was pretty disappointing that we did not get too much League of Assassin stuff. But it's okay because Arkham City had plenty of the League of like Assassins. So Killer Croc looks amazing. Killer Croc definitely did not look like that in the animated series. And we got Nightwing and Batman kicking ass. See, this is where like I just felt that the first 10 minutes was just a bit too much. I was going to scrap it, but it's okay though. You can always skip to here. This is when the video starts getting a little bit better, when we have more of these DLC top suits. I'm not sure this is modded yet. It probably is. Yeah, I'm not really gonna know until I see the face on it, because that's when you will know that it's Michael Keaton and so forth. But it looks really good.
What the hell happened? I don't remember anything.
As a kid, I've definitely always loved the Batman. And definitely started from the Michael Keaton Batman movies. And this is obviously modded. We have Christian Bale from The Dark Knight, which is a really cool fucking suit. Christian Bale is probably my favorite Batman. I'm not sure if he's just my favorite Batman or if he just plays really fantastic movies. Probably a combination of both. Christian Bale does make a really good Batman. He's definitely a lot more intimidating than Michael Keaton and so forth. And of course, the other two guys were were like less serious approach to Batman. So Val Kilmer, obviously. I mean, I love them as Batman. It's just the person writing the Batman, to me, knew that the movie wasn't serious. It was more of a fun approach to Batman, which is pretty cool. Not like Adam West cheesy or anything, but it's all good because Christopher Nolan made up for it and made one of the best superhero movie trilogies ever made, which is the Dark Knight trilogy. All those movies are fucking awesome, especially Batman Begins. And I'm glad to see that trend where Batman Begins is the best Batman movie ever made, which is a really good opinion. I am about that. It's actually a tie between The Dark Knight and Batman Begins for me. Both are really good. And I had to add this Roblox dude. I'm just showing what these mods could do. Some of these mods are just really funky, really stupid, and that's kind of cool. But anyway, that's all we got, so it's all good. This is the Val Kilmer Batman suit, and this is probably my favorite mod on here. Val Kilmer is one of my favorite Batmans. The Mad Hatter, I knew a lot from the Batman animated series. I forgot what his power really was. Or if he just got into your head or something. Maybe it was gas or something. I'm not really too sure what his deal was. I just know that he was obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. I think most people just knew that he was obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. And we have the Val Kilmer Batman suit, which looks fucking amazing, man. This looks like a really good bat suit. And then of course we have the Ben Affleck suit, which is very accurate to the Batman vs Superman suit, which includes the Ben Affleck face. Ben Affleck does make a really good Batman. I just wish there was more. Maybe it would have been better if Ben Affleck would have got his own movie. Who knows? We have enough Batman to know that to get some good representations of Batman's. Even the very short clips of Ben Affleck did a really good job, I thought. I thought one of my favorite scenes was between Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. I think that was one of my favorite all-time superhero scenes when they first meet. I think Ben Affleck does make a really good Bruce Wayne. Probably a better Bruce Wayne than Batman. But as a brawler, Ben Affleck is one of my favorites. And a lot of it has to do with Zack Snyder because he's fucking phenomenal with his choreographed Batman scenes. Watchmen really was kind of my what was my go-to film. The Watchmen had some fucking really amazing scenes. To me, Zack Snyder was just made for superhero movies, especially the darker ones, Watchmen, and then a darker take of Batman and Superman, which people are not a fan of Dark Superman, but to me, he really needed it. To me, Henry Cavill is the only version of Superman there is. Fuck the rest of the other Superman. I haven't watched the new one yet, but to me, it just really seems like a huge downgrade. Henry Cavill is just Superman to me in every single way. Because these are just opinions. I'm not saying it's standard or anything. That's just my opinion. And if you do agree with that, hell yeah. I think that Superman should be a Superman is Henry the way he was portrayed in Batman versus Superman. That was my favorite take of Superman ever. So we have Robin and Batman. So another cool thing of this game is these dual takedowns between Robin and Batman and Nightwing and Batman. So all this stuff is really cool. All these scenes are extremely amazing here. And then this is another scene where Batman is taking out all these Jokers. And spoiler alert if you haven't played it, but hold on. We're coming to the best part of the whole game right here. And this is why we play Batman Arkham Knight right here. This is the whole reason why I wanted to play this game. The rumors were true. That's it right there. That's it right there. And I was really happy to find out that this scene was not a myth. I played 30 hours of Batman Arkham Knight just to see if this scene was a fluke or not. No, it is not a fluke. This is how the game actually is. It is not modded. Nothing. That's how the designers made the fucking game, and that really makes it the best Batman game ever made. Well, it really doesn't, but still, it's so pretty cool, man. Harley Quinn is.
I only want what I.
They did a really good job on Harley Quinn on this. We have a Michael Keaton type skin suit right here. I wish they made him look like Keaton, but it's all good though. And this is the whole Cloudburst stuff right here, which is pretty sad. It gets the game starts to get sad from here, but Scarecrow has this plan to put Gotham into this fear gas and so forth. This game was actually pretty hard at some points. This was the George Clooney suit, I think. George Clooney suit goes hard, or the Batman Forever suit. The really sad stuff. I think this is one of the most beautiful scenes in this whole game. I'm kind of glad that I didn't really show it too much, but this was an extremely sad scene. In fact, this was probably the best scene in the whole game, actually. If you know what happened, you know what happened. But it's really sad. I totally forgot about the scene. Mr. Freeze, or Batman, finally wakes up Nora. And the reason why Nora has been frozen is because if you keep her alive, whatever, she doesn't have much longer to live. So Mr. Freeze kept her frozen so he can save her. See, I thought she was already dead, or I'm not exactly sure. No, it's not that. I'm just afraid that if you thawed her out, she would already be dead. But that's not the case. If you thaw her, she only has a few days to live, which is I didn't really know that, but I think that's cool. I think the whole Mr. Freeze story is actually really cool. Mr. Freeze actually has one of the most legit reasons to be a villain. He goes mad because he's trying to find a cure for his love, and I think that Mr. Freeze is one of the coolest villains in the Batman franchise, as opposed to Joker, where he's just fucking crazy. But of course, Joker is just a true villain. He's just born evil. None of this. I went to work the other day, and my mom was mad at me, and yeah, I didn't like that Joker, guys, at all. And then we got Thomas the Train right here. We had to add this on here. Oh god, I forgot that I added this on here, man. It's just fucking amazing. But yeah, if you want to add the Thomas the Train mod, this is how Thomas the Train. We have, I believe this is the Batman Forever suit, or the Batman Begins suit. And normally, like, my video would have ended by now, but I wanted to add a few more scenes on here, a few more modded scenes. I wanted more of a modded video. And this is when Batman slowly becomes Joker, and we have the Batman animated series suit, which looks freaking amazing. This cel-shaded Batman animated, where it's not just the Batman animated series suit, it's like perfectly shaded, where the shadows. I think that's one of the coolest mods ever, man. He looks really good, man. It's just how the cartoon looks. Frame to frame, this is how the cartoon looks. And if you ever play that Super Nintendo game, Batman the Animated Series, God, you wish it looked like that, man. It just looks so good. I do recommend you watching the last video that I have, the Batman Arkham City video, which is one of my best videos with Batman I have on here. This is less commentary, this is more content, where I'm just showing off certain mods and so forth.
The last time we meet. Don't talk like that.
Batman looks fantastic.
Nothing stops you. Keep Bloodhaven safe. I
Forgot what game this reminds me of, but
don't want me hanging around.
The modder did a really good job on making this this modded suit. It looks just like the animated series.
A noble effort, Batman, but did you really believe that I, the Riddler, would fall for such a nakedly implausible charade?
And as a kid, man, Batman animated series was just like the best thing you can possibly ask for as a kid, man. It's just like seriously, we were seriously spoiled back in the day. I mean, I'm sure we are now with all these fucking games and so forth. Right now we have the Adam West suit, which looks really cool, man. I didn't think I would like the Adam West suit that much, but after with all these other Batman suits, the Adam West suit definitely has to have an appearance on this. And watching the Adam West videos now, the Adam West episodes is just hilarious. It's just amazing how far Batman has come. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was actually really disappointed with the ending on this game. So after the ending, you have to do a Arkham Nightfall protocol. So I had went through some loose ends, some supervillains I was trying to take before the Arkham Knight protocol happened. But it's been a pleasure, guys. This game has been fabulous. This is definitely one of the best superhero games I've played. I had a really fun time enjoying this. One of the most addicting 40 hours I've played, guys. So I shall see y'all later.